Hey, welcome back. I'm very tired, but I'm gonna see if I can't get an hour in. Yeah, so we just got Spreader Missile. So let's go back to Torvis. Where's Torvis? Let's go back to Torvis and get this going. Hall of Eyes leads to Torvis Bog. Okay. Hey, his head left. Ah. Oh, case in point, very tired. Is it this way or no? It's this way. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. No, it's this way. Boing. Oh, don't know. Alright. Alright. Just gotta make our way through to Torvis Bog. And we're back in action, moving and grooving, as if I didn't spend the last 2 days trying to figure out where to go and what to do. Yeah, that is. I don't think I can do anything with that. Alright. Oh yeah, and I thought it over, and I can't dock Prime 2 points because of user error. That would be childish and petty. And no game deserves that. And yes, I do mean to call out every single reviewer who blamed the game for their ineptitude. Alright. Here. Come on. First things first, because I am going to do this. This is an elevator system that allows access to Aegon Wastes. And I tell you it was just a transport to a different area. Let's take a quick check, see what's in there. We'll keep going. Probably head back down to Torvis, since where I need to go is in Torvis, and everything else is irrelevant, because I've gotten a whole bunch of extra stuff I don't necessarily need. It's actually just a bunch of missile packs that I don't really need. Pop it. Wonderful. Scan that. Nope. Scan this. Yep. Elevator to Torvis active. And this brings you back here. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. See, with the opening of that, the map gets much more circular. But with the opening up of these areas, the map gets more circular and closer, far closer to Prime 1 in nature. However, well, there's no however to that. There's really nothing to add on to that. Anyways, it gets more circular and closer to Prime in its nature, and it gets easier to traverse because you don't have to go as far to get to different regions in the game. So it stops being a central. It stops being a game focused centrally on the point of Umos and everything that surrounds him, and it, it goes more comfortably and more casually into the classical Metroid format. Come on, let me up. Yes, let me all the way up, please. How far back do I have to step? I'm just gonna boost ball through this. I don't want to walk. If I can avoid it. What could that blue floating ball be? And what could all of this phase-on indicate? Could it be Dark Samus? But we got rid of Dark Samus. We totally aced him. Once and for all. Oh, never mind. And so you return, douche. Well, the good thing is they showed up, laughed a bit, and then left. Spinner system currently offline. Enemy threat override in effect. Secure the area to restore function to the device. What do you mean oh, I've not yet made a grievous error in judgment. Alright. Object analysis complete. Statue is a functional motivator unit currently offline. Bomb slot detected in statue. Energize the bomb slot to bring the statue's movement system online. Now, more importantly, stop that. Oh, hold on. Dang it. It is hard to time that thing out. Got him! Double got him. Let's go. La-di-da. La-di-da. Da-dum. Yes, let me out. Oh, hello. Let's read some green. We were not prepared to fight a long war. The forces of the enemy outnumbered us vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from Dark Ada. Without this energy, the Dark World would cease to be, and our world would be restored to stability. Unfortunately, they failed. Many times over, it would seem. It's an entertaining bit that they give you the air bubbles there to allow you to get up at all, because, as you can see, you can't really bomb jump underwater. Yeah. I mean, you just can't get far. More missiles. You need energy. Oh, okay. Third bomb slot I can't get up. Stop. That was a waste of 5 missiles. Oh, easy there. I'm losing my place. Oh well. Who's... Okay. Hey, nice. Found where I was trying to go. Stop it. Oh, new ore. What craven savages are ye? Trapped in the catacombs with no chance of rescue, I fought them to the last. I watched them feed upon their dead. I heard them pressing the lesser of their number into the front ranks, that my bless would take them. At least their leader stood against me in battle. He was a foe worthy of a Luminath warrior. Laser beam door. Dark door. Skip. Looks to be a darkness door. Alright, excellentals. And wouldn't you know it? Security interface initiated. Security lock disengaged. Disengage all locks to gain access to secure area. Booyakasha. Now, I need to go through the white door. Which means I can really just turn around, go through the blue door, and then go through the white door, and I should be able to get out fairly quickly. Don't you... Absolute tool. Absolute tool. I was seconds away from doing exactly what I wanted. Now I have to do this entirely different, separate thing. That I would equate to a waste of time. And so I return, frustrated with your ilk, frustrated with your kind. Alright. It's like extensive underwater sections in both games, in Prime 1 and 2. And it's just completely devoid. I think it's devoid in 3 too. That's completely devoid in 4. Absolutely shameful. Alright. Oh, do I have to... No, I don't. Rude. There we go. Pop me out. I mean, it's shameful that the underwater sections don't exist in Prime 3, right? Like, I'm not giving 3 a pass on that. 3 is the weakest and of the OG trilogy, and it's the weakest for very good reason, right? It has an just a, short cap on it. It's like, cap. Sorry, I don't mean like Capins and lying. Anyway, as a short overview of what's wrong with Prime 3 is like the over-reliance on pop. Nope. Oh, that's right, I don't need that. I need to actually go this way. There's an over-reliance on the Phazon cannon in that game, and there's over-reliance on actually that's the one of the big crucial points. There's an over-reliance on the Phazon cannon in 3, and it's just like everything... Oh yeah, that's a power bomb thing down there. Anyways, everything eventually devolves into use the... Oh, I forgot that was up there. Anyways, everything in-game eventually devolves to use the Phazon cannon and beat it. And while the Phazon cannon's fun at first, it gets really boring really quick. It just gets, like, the end of the game gets really tiring. This is a concealed movement pad. Pad designed to confuse the ing. Shoot light crystal on the lower surface to flip the pad. Is it darkness I have to hit it with? Rude. Is that the other pad? That's the other pad. Aight! Object scan completes are just... It's in a... Yeah, it's like you gotta go to Dark Aether to turn it on. We all, I mean, at this point, we all should know. That's the laser you can turn with the spinner system. Can I take damage if I jump through that? Hold on. Yes! That's good. That's good details. I like little details like that. Like, little details like that are high quality. Nice. Try and cover as much distance above water before I go down underwater. Into the portal! Alright. Okay. No. Oh, sorry. I should. Can I freeze them? No. Oh, yes, it can. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Well, that shortens the conflict considerably. I'm really glad that that's a thing. What is this? Barrier shield is indestructible. Find its control crystal and energize it to deactivate the barrier shield. Well, wouldn't you know it? The barrier crystal. Blum 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 blum. And it affects the laser in the real world. Alright. Excellent. If I recall correctly, and I do, next step is go to Light World. Quickly, become a clump of atoms and teleport. Transfer at high speed. You simply must... Oh, is it frozen loading? Okay. Thought I had a bug there and I was going to have to do everything again and I was not going to be happy with that. Thankfully it didn't happen. So, there's that. I feel really good about that. Oh no, darkness. Stop. There's the other one. There's the other one. Okay. Oh, hello. No, not you. Behind you. Our studies of the Ying reveal the source of their attacks is dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ying. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ying with terrible efficiency. And somewhere along the line, someone thought, what if we put both of them together? And that even better than that. Like, even better than before. It drew them in, and then it, you know, it just vaporized them. It was crazy. Absolutely nuts, so. Dos. Doom, doom. Can I do that? I can do that, but I can't benefit from it outside of using the light door. Okay. That's fine. Yee diddly howdly. It did not work at all. Pop it. Is that a good idea? No. Should I have done it? No. There's nothing else to that. Excellent. There we go. Finally, at long last, I get to go to the area I thought I needed to go to for 2 hours and spent an entire, like, half an hour to a full hour scoping out the area as if somehow I was gonna figure out what was under, like, where the secret door was. Yeah, let's get right to the real of it. It's not a sentence. That's not how words work. Let's get to the deep, juicy clusters of information and power. Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream, so good. Fill up on ammo and health here. Before I go do the inevitable and get my head stomped in. Alright, now is the time. This is the time of Captain Jack Sparrow, pirate so brave on the seven seas, mystical quest, the Isle of Tortuga. Well, I should be able to get past here without any issues if I'm screwing around, apparently. Well, I can't get back out. Oh. Right? Well, well, well. The gravity boost. That's the kind of thing that can boost you with gravity. This is actually like one of the coolest parts of the game. This is like it's an addition, like a physical addition onto the outside of the suit that not only gives you the gravity effect, but also gives you like a boost in water, as it's about to tell you. It's about to tell everyone. Gravity boost acquired. While underwater, press B to jump. While moving, press B again. Press and hold B after that to slowly rise in the water. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press start to access the inventory screen. Yep. Yep. Basically like a... Not basically. It is, you know, like a triple jump after that. It's fun. And now the boss you needed the item to, you know, fight. And like the thing is, without the 2 hours I spent, this is actually like a very smooth flowing section and doesn't feel like frustrating at all. Easy there, boss man. Come on. Wait, do I have to like... Yeah, I do. Rude. Come on, let me... Where's my gun? Come on. Boom, sucker. That's 2. Oh, I did that too early, dang it. Oh, it's not a waste of time. Dang it, I missed it again? Well, I got plenty more missiles to try with. Really missed it a third time. Okay. That's frustrating. What is going on? Why is he opening his mouth so late? Huh? I guess I have to be the matador for a little bit. Maybe not. Oh, now you do it, jerkwad! Oh, shove it. Shove it. It's unfair. Thank you for letting me damage him. You're taking a third one, buddy. Go ahead, do 4. Do 5. I dare you. That's right. That's right. It's over. I win. Okay. Oh, okay. That was not what I wanted, but positive result. Sorry, I was listening to the outside for a second there. I don't need to do that, but I like to do that. Now, I don't recall correctly, but I'm going to do this anyways. I'm going to see what this does for me. I did this all in a half an hour. Just goes to show that had I gotten that thing... I genuinely didn't hear that coming. Anyways, it's only has taken half an hour. It just goes to show that had I gotten to that, to that specific area at the time I needed to, I'd already beaten the boss and been done with Torvis. Right? 100% user error caused this to take 2 hours. Oh yeah, I should skip. Darkling will open warps and attempt to grapple enemy targets. Dislikes bright light. Some Darklings can open dimensional portals at will. They use this ability to hunt for unwary prey. Reaching out to... Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to read that again. Snatch them with their tentacles. Once ensnared, the prey is dragged to its doom! The tentacles are resilient. Pure light energy can disrupt them. Nothing can destroy them. Unlike the tendrils in Prime 1. The tendrils in Prime 1, at least in the remake, another power bomb door, by the way, could be destroyed by the plasma beam. And that's a fun little deet. Fun little detail. Oop, that's another power bomb lock. Let's get out of here. Can't benefit from that anymore. So no reason to waste any time there until I get power bombs. Which is coming up, eventually. Eventually. So glad, and I mean this, so glad to have gravity effect. It's such a good feeling to be able to smoothly and smoothly and efficiently move through water. Okay. You notice there's no longer the quick ascension method. There's only the normal method. Well, what is now the normal method. There's only this method, which is, you know, jump, double jump, water boost up, you know. All that nice stuff. Let's save, because I made a ton of progress very quickly, and it's good to not have to do that again. You know, it's good to not suffer under the thumb of my own ineptitude and lack of foresight or wisdom or whatever the correct thing is. Excellent. Wonderful. Where's the door? There's the door. That's the greeny thingy. What a nice shot. Alright, let's get out of here. Back up. What do I do now? Wait, let me think. No, I should need to go down there because the next thing is like power bombs down there, right? Alright, there's a portal of power bombs. Below that, I need Spider Ball. How do I get Spider Ball? That's locked off on power bombs. I do have the spreader lock. I don't have power bombs, so I can't get to Sky Fortress. I just wasted a bit of time again. Stop doing that. Hold on. Let me think. Let me run myself over the maps. We got that, which I can't do anything from, but I can go to this. I'm curious. I wonder what this does. Is this something that requires grapple, or is this something that... No, this is a thing that unlocks like a key, I think. Yeah. This I don't think I need to worry about. And, I'm ready for the moment it turns out 2 hours after I fail to get the thing I need to get, that I go right back there and it turns out to be the thing I needed. Switch. Do any multi-locks in Dark Aegon? No. Got Annihilator Beam locks. Okay. Hive Chamber C, can't go in. I don't think, doesn't matter. Power bombs, can't get through there because power bombs. Doesn't matter if I leave there. Okay. Torvus, check Torvus Light. No, Torvus Light doesn't have anything, so it's something down in the bottom. I want to go back in. Because I think I missed something. Well, I don't think I missed something. I'm afraid that I may have missed something. This room interests me greatly. I'm gonna go back to Crypt. Right, Gathering Hall is through the white door. Let's go. I think until I beat the boss of the area with all 3 keys unlocked, I don't think I'm done with the area. I think Power Bomb leads to either Spider Ball or Grapple Beam. That was weird. Delicious, painful energy. Acidic in nature. Anytime. Okay. Here, then we head into Dark World. Yes. Alright, strap. No, 2. There we go. Yeah, what happens if you bump into if you walk into it without it being energized is it pushes you back. That's a neat little funny bit. Okay. Now... okay. I think I remember the problem. This. Find its control crystal and energize it to deactivate the barrier shield. Where are they? Stop that. Paw. And frozen. And popped. Okay. Now I can't get into this without suffering for it. Come on, that. Alright. That does that. That opened that up and let you do that. No, get out of there. There's the power crystal. What does that mean? Hold on, let me go back to Light World. I just feel like that room... I feel like that room doesn't contain Grapple game, and it doesn't contain anything I need to worry about. Loading times are getting longer. It's weird. Alright. I don't have Spider Ball. I don't have that. Can't do that because I don't have... Interesting. I go in there, enter training chamber. I can't do anything because there's no portal. It doesn't matter what I do in there. We go through there. Catacombs has a portal, but I've not accessed it yet. Okay, well, let's go to Catacombs. Really? Oh, come on, child. Now you can notice that it doesn't do nearly as much supporting because you have the gravity effect. So those little air bubbles that puffed you up, kept you up, pushed you up is the correct phrase. Those little air bubbles that pushed you up now have no sway over you. And this is of course because now you have gravity. Now you can do whatever you need. Interesting. Okay. Well, might as well scan it. Morphology, Dark Blog, Darkling possessed aquatic predator, symbiote unable to harness creatures, sonic blast, relies on close combat attacks in battle, target weak spot in mouth to do damage. Dark Blog somehow lose their sonic blast ability. Something about their minds makes them difficult for Darklings to fully control. They rely solely on their deadly maws for attack. In most cases, they are more than adequate. Target the weak spot inside his mouth to defeat the Dark Blog with ease. Okay, now, I was going across the room, which the game seems to think is the right move, because it put Dark Blogs in front of me, now that I have gravity. So, this must be the correct thing. Surely it must be the correct thing. At the very least, it is possible. Oh. Alright, so I didn't get to, like, do the puzzles the way they were intended on Prime 1 because... because they put in Spring Ball, and so they changed everything. But this requires knowledge... Oh, that's too far. This requires a knowledge and an exercise of your... Oh dear. Dang it. It requires you exercise your abilities with Morph Ball bombs. If you had Spring Ball Jump, it would make it a little easier. But it's important to not have it because you're basically destroying your what's it? Not destroy. You make the game easier unnecessarily by doing that. No, that's not what I care about. I care about that thing that you won't let me scan. Oh, now you will. Luminath lore translated the new terror. In time, the Ing began to possess Luminath as well as creatures. Friends and family members became the enemies, spilling Luminath blood across the land. Desperate, we devised shielding to preventing possession. It was effective, but not perfect. Should the shielding fail, all Luminath were prepared to self-terminate rather than become a weapon for the Ing. Now... question is... how does one... Well, excuse me. I should be able to do this now, actually, yes. Perfect. Nope, nope. Okay. Ooh! I was right there. I was like, how do I take down the gates? Obviously, I have, gravity. I have the gravity booster, so I should be able to do it. Rude. Doubly rude. But most importantly, can't stop me now, suckers! La-di-da! There we go. Pop that. And so, the game continues. This was, in fact, the right move. Okay, inside this room, the only door out is to the right. We're gonna go that way, without even thinking about it. Excellentals! No, I don't benefit from that. Okay. Oh, what's happening now? That reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. There's The Happening. And its lesser well-known sequel, The Happening Now. Flashback to that movie. Oh my. I'll never forget that joke though. Hello there. Wrong flavor, but I do need to scan that before I shoot it. Object scan complete. Light crystal used to control barrier shield. Barrier shield will deactivate when crystal is energized by dark weapon ray. As I discovered. Near instantaneously. Let's go off there. which allows me to go into that room, but not without facing these chodlets. What? Oh, I don't have enough energy to... Oh no. That's rough. Gotcha. Sucker. That's right, that's right. You got nothing, Mr. Krabs. You got nothing. What's interesting is you can hear the kind of like audio effect of the darkness like grinding away at your shields. It's kind of neat. Let's pop down in here. I feel like this was pointless. It seems to have been. I was wrong. It was not pointless. And wouldn't you know it, a save station. The best part about being bald is, well, one of many great things about being bald is like when you start to sweat, you can just like dry your head off super quick. Peak. Like people who have hair could never understand. Oh man. Like, as much as I would love to have my hair back, I can never get over just like, boom, dry head, right? It's so nice. It's there's so many perks of being bald, and people just don't get it, right? They just don't get it, because like having hair is really nice. I had hair once. It was real. I had hair once. It was really nice, but I gotta say, being bald is pretty great too. And people just don't understand the many, many perks of being bald. Oh, hello. Hello there! Bioscan complete. Luminoth subject expired 1.86 decacycles ago. Target Luminoth was exposed to heavy amounts of noadine gas. This is likely the cause of death. Is it really? I'm not sure I believe you. But in the meantime, it's time to do the dew. Mountain Dew. I don't have any. I wish I did. I wish I had some Mountain Dew. I could be like, it's time to do the dew. Crack open a Mountain Dew, turn the label towards the camera, and just drink it. Just full chug it. Right? That'd be awful, by the way. But that would be incredible. I really wish I had a Mountain Dew for that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll pre-plan some jokes, and I'll just do them. That'd be fun. Alright. Let's fight a boss. Grapple in the boss room? Well, that's a little odd. Why would I need that? Grapple Guardian. Well, let's give him a scan, make sure I know what I'm doing here. A new Creature's Entryman downloaded your logbook, Morphology, Grapple Guardian, Grapple Beam powered Darkling. While armored target uses Grapple Beam to ensnare enemies, weak spots detected, Backshell, and Eye uses a special attack when angry. This Darkling Grenchler. I forgot they're called Grenchlers! This Darkling Grenchler has absorbed the power of the Grapple Beam. It will fire the beam to snare potential meals and pull them into its waiting jaws. The beam is powerful and can attach to most surfaces, including your armor. Its eye region is sensitive. Damage in the area can induce a state of anger in the target. A weak spot under the back shell is a prime target as well. When angered, it will use a special attack. Alright, you're on ball, brah. Whoop, whoop, easy. Boom! Oh, that's right, I have to get him to hit the grapple thing. No, stop that. Hit this. Dang it. That's it, right? It hits that, and then it gets bonked? Yeah, good. Whoa, easy. Super. Nice. Come at me, brother, for I am ripped. Okay, I think I needed to go back behind it and like pop it some. Whoa, brother! Okay, I'm doing this wrong. Rude. Alright, hit this. Right, and he bonks it. Nope. Rude. Okay. Go for the laser. That's right. Yeah, you got by that. Can I get the booty? Yes, I can get the booty. This one is. Dang it. Alright, pop him something good. Hey, that's what you're supposed to do. Alright, pop this one quick. But not gonna work. Okay. Do one more time. Yeah? Yeah? Good, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Crazy useful. Thanks, Brewski. Come on, get gassed up. Come on. You're not looking so hot, brah. I keep trying to say brah and buddy, and I mess up almost every single time. Can I get there in time? Nice. But the worst thing is to try and say brah or buddy, and then you say brud. What? Well, damn, what am I gonna do about that? Okay, that just gives me... Okay, that lets me reset it. Alright. Nice! I broke your butt! I'm not happy about that one. He is not happy about that one. And looks like things have changed. Injured grapple power, Darkling. Target will use grapple energy to protect itself. Damage to its eye will disrupt its ability. Okay. Also, I think I missed a couple scans over here. Structural analysis complete. Column generates unstable energy. Contact with grapple beam may send immobilizing feedback to the user. Okay, one. I can't benefit from this. That should pop it. Dang it. What is the secret? Missing something? Maybe not. rude. What? Am I damaging that one? I don't think I am. What am I missing? Oh. Grapple energy to protect itself. Damage to the eye will disrupt the ability, but then it doesn't really matter because whenever I, like, damaging the eye doesn't stop it. What am I missing? Oh, you have to damage it with, like, through the eye. Okay, I didn't realize that. But, like, yeah, you can pop its eye, but when it, like, actually does, you have to quickly hit it for more. Otherwise, you will waste your time, like I did. I've wasted like all of my resources on the second half. Stop it! There we go. Yes, way simpler than I was wasting time doing, right? Way simpler. Okay. Fantastic, fantastic. I danced my father in cold blood. Now it's time to return the favor. Oh, why not scan these things? Large energy unit, medium energy unit, dark energy unit, sorry, dark beam ammunition, plus 10. And this, most importantly of all, the grapple beam. Structural analysis complete. Panel is composed of secondary densium, structural integrity critical. Yes, but I've seen that before. Okay. Well, let's get my favorite attachment, the grapple beam. The most important beam. Does the most damage. It's not true. That doesn't do any damage at all. Grapple beam acquired. Press and hold L to fire the grapple beam. Release L to stop grappling. Additional data downloaded inventory screen. And then the very obvious reason why you would need the grapple beam presents itself. Because you can't get out of the room without grapple now. Unless you want to try going through this. And you can't really go down in that, so it's not happening. And that is the best. Like this game is the one that made me fall in love with grapple beam. Like it's just really fun. Nothing? Oh, you too. Nope, nope. I'm trying to scan it. No, just stop it. Would you stop screwing me on this? Thank you. This. It's not that hard. Alright. They're all energy units, we all know what types. Alright, wonderful. Excellentals. And now, I can do stuff like that. I don't have to go over there. I can go wherever I want to. I'm invincible. Oh, well, maybe I'm not. Come on, come on. think I portal out. I'll portal back in. Or no, I think I just portal out. Let me make sure. Because this room was where I just came from. This room, I think, serves me no purpose. What's in that room? No, that room's how I got into this one. Okay. That's no big issue. Oh! Is it already an hour? That's fast. Genuine. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess, eh? Alright. Can't go through that, but we'll go through here. Now I need... Spider Ball. But there's one key up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the third key, and I'm probably gonna beat the boss before I finish this episode, just because I know that the next step is to go like right here, I think, and get the key, then head back. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just because I'm so close. What am I doing? Who needs that when I got this? Oh. Hold on. No, no. Bring me up! Yes. Go over here, because I need to get out the center. Alright, wonderful, wonderful. Whoa! Oh yeah, a neat little detail is that the beam actually doesn't, like, shoot up there when you power up here. I think that's neat. Like, the beam doesn't, like, power on that thing when you shoot up here. That way you don't take massive amount of damage while you're going up. I got 2 out of 3 keys. Let's go. Oh, easy, easy. La-di-da. La-di-da. Da-da. Alright, let's go into the light world version of this room, which is almost identical. You might be like, hey, isn't that kind of lazy? Not really. Not in the context of this game. There's a lot of games where it is straight laziness, but in the context of this game, no, not even a little. Alright. Dang. Timing was off. Up, twist. Oh. Or maybe I just did need more ibuprofen. So remember that, like, pain I had a couple videos ago? It's not gone away, but it's not gotten oppressively worse. So I'm hoping it goes away before tomorrow. It won't. But I'm hoping more of it goes away before tomorrow. Because tomorrow's yard day. And I'm going to be doing a lot of yard work. And it's been yard day for like 3 weeks now. Oh, I need to go left. It's been yard day for like 3 weeks now, and I've been making tons, and I mean tons, of progress. Which is honestly some of the most fulfilling stuff. Right? When you set about what would seem like an absolutely nightmarish chore, and you're just like hacking away at it and actually like succeeding. It's really fun, really fun. Good stuff, that. Yes. Give me this. And finally, I can get that missile expansion I saw ages ago. Or what feels like ages ago, now that I've spent 2 hours looking for multi-missile, not knowing it was in a completely different area, because I, you know, missed the easy check I would have made. had I been paying attention. I'm really not gonna let that go. I messed up big there. Like I did the dumbest series of like what? I did an incredibly stupid like sequence of like not getting it. And I think it's worth bringing up a lot. Oh, did I adjust the sound on that one? I hope I did. I don't want the sound to overdo my my audio, because I speak quiet. I naturally speak very quietly. Yeah, let's go into that room. Poison ball. That sounds like a fun one. But I naturally speak very quiet. Really? Alright, guys. Well, show up. And the... Really? Well... Where are you? Well, now you're stuck, douche. You got nothing. Where's the other one? Pop up. Come out of the darkness. Show yourself, coward. Yeah. You like that? It's real sticky. Alright. The sentence doesn't make any sense, but I can't explain it. Nice. I didn't get hit by him. I dig that. Alright. Alright, so two things. One, I went to the wrong room. Because I needed to get to the room, or I wanted to get to the room next to this. Yes! That Prime. Fine, I'll make you pay for that. Come on over. Come on. A little closer. A little closer. That's right. Okay. Anyways. That Prime 1 is the value in Grapple Beam. You don't just try to grapple onto something and then it disconnects, you chode. Yes, now I have all three keys to the Dark Torvus key, or temple. Anyways. Yes, I am salty about that. Wait, that goes there? Does this go up? No. No, it does not. Alright. What's wrong button? Alright, this goes this way, and I don't want to go that way. I want to go through the black door to get to purple door. Right? Ah! There's black door. The dark beam! The dark door. No, I can. Oh, you jerkwad. Nice. Nice. Beam ammo expansion. Yes. I've been running on 50 for ages, brother. Solid 100. That's so nice. That's so nice. Even 100's incredible. Come on! Come inside. Phrasing. Come on. Closer. You know you want to play. Come on. A little closer. Yeah, a little more. There we go. That's what you deserve. That's what you get for being a jerk. Okay. Now, turn around and go straight to boss. Alright. That is one of the reasons to explore. Just because of nice little things like beam ammo expansion. Rude. Extra rude. Wonderful. That's right. Key code acknowledged. Final lock deactivated. You may now access the temple. Let's go, brother. Is that a save point behind this? Cash B. Which means I've been there. I should get the ammo refill. Absolutely should get the ammo refill before I do this. If I die trying to beat this boss, I'm actually gonna get really salty. But that'd be just one more hour of gameplay to do. God, man, that would not be fun. Well, it'd not be fun to lose. It'd be fun to do it again, but it wouldn't be fun to lose. Alright, let's do this. I don't think the boss is the kind of boss that's, like, frustrating when you're exhausted, as I am. I am exhausted. Alright. The 3 links have been linked. That's how they came up with Triforce Heroes. There were 3 links. You see. It's not funny. It's not even slightly funny. Okay. Oh no! Well, this is strange, kind of beautiful. Okay. Object scan complete. Organic structure designed to support cocoon. Destruction of supports will release cocoon. And the cocoon. Object scan complete. Target is a cocoon. Field of dark energies disrupting deep scanning ability. Unable to scan bioform within cocoon. Energy may be mutating the bioform as there are signs of extreme growth present in the cocoon's structure. Well, well, well. If it isn't a job for multi-missile. What can I say? I'm just that good. Boss done. Moving on. I may have spoken too soon. I, in fact, spoke too soon. Hello there! Oh. Look at the anger on that face. Furious. Furious that the chica is what we fight. Oh, I missed. Oh, I forgot about that. I missed there too. Okay. There's tension in my shoulder. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. Ow, rude, ow. Rude. What if I super? Did not make it in time. Oh, you know what? I didn't do it. I didn't scan these guys. Oh, okay, I guess I'm just not. Get it? No, it does not. It just doesn't take a super hit. That sucks. Morphology, Chickalarva, infant insectoid guardian, vulnerable area detected. Target has a soft underbelly, adjusting lock-on point to take advantage of this. Hold on, there's more information. Scans indicate that this bioform is an infant, but aging rapidly. The creature can ensnare targets with its tongue, drawing them into its mouth. It then covers its prey with acidic globs of biomatter to break it down for digestion. This is an exceptional bioform with both dark and light nature. Interesting. Oh, I didn't scan those. I should have. Alright, where to be? There we go. Now it works. Oh yeah, finish scanning that thing. And that is the Dark Shredder. You know what Shredders do. Whoa! Super that. Oh! What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's two, buddy. That's three. I think I'm not ready. You're a bit dumb. I'm missing though. I'm straight missing. I'm not game missing yet, but I am straight missing a few things. Oh, too early. Okay. Ha! Fool! Okay, so until it, like, surfaces, you can't actually do any extra damage to it. Or you can't actually try to convince it to... Poof! You guys already missed. Got him. Dang it. Okay. Easy clap. Bust done. Moving on. Clearly there could be no... Oh no. That can't be good. That's not good. That's pretty horrific. Actually. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna scan you, whether you like it or not. Chica, a flying insectoid guardian. This light creature can be stunned, especially by dark energy. While stunned, look for weak spots to target. The Chica has rapidly aged to its adult form. It will attack by firing high-powered bursts of dark water at rapid speed. If frustrated, it will attempt to dive and ram you. Most of the Chica's body is vulnerable to weapons fire, but scans indicate that such fire will only stun it. When stunned, however, 4 weak spots will appear. These spots are vulnerable to attack. Target them to damage the enemy. This... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This, by the way, is how you... Oh, I think I'm on the wrong spot. Well, let me scan that. Platform pieces become unstable since their separation. Suspension and flotation systems are functioning in an erratic fashion. Stop it. That could have hit. Nice. Okay. Shoot. Secret is... there. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of like a classic style gimmick boss. It uses, it uses normal abilities, but it also uses, abilities you've unlocked in game more recently to teach you not only to use this thing more often, but also to, indulge in the benefits of it. There's a lot going on in this boss fight. Hard to focus on one thing. Anyway, this boss is just more evidence that Prime 4 is so basic. It's such a... oh dear. Ew. Dark Chica, dark energy charged flying guardian. Target is charged with dark energy. Most of its body is immune to damage, save for the lower egg sac. Avoid attacks by target's offspring swarms. The Chica has recovered and energized its body with dark energy. This energy has rendered most of the creature immune to attack, including its wings. Tactical scans indicate that its egg sac is vulnerable. However, its egg sac is vulnerable. However, target it to damage the creature. All right, said the sentence correctly. And you might be like, hey, why are you giving it a pass on dark energy? Because dark energy was previously introduced and applied in a way that wasn't garbage. So I really don't feel like... hello. I really don't feel like I have to explain why dark energy is fine, but green energy is not. Wait, can I just super that? No, I cannot just super that. What if I light beam it? There's light beam homes in on it, right? Yeah, that's fine. And alright. Would all of you stop? Stop moving. You stop moving long enough for me to hit you. Is that gonna work? No, it is not. Oh, nice, that hit. That didn't. That didn't. Oh, you would. You would stop right where I didn't want you to. Pop him again. You rude feller. Imagine how much slower this boss fight would go if I had to, like, fire a few extra shots before I got the full charge blast. That'd be really annoying. Alright, come on, get juiced. Juice it! No? Just the one? That's odd. Now is the time for juicing? Now it is time for juicing. Now it's like a tension pressure with the blasted diaphragm. I never realized that the light beam was a homing beam. And that I benefit, like, incredibly by, like, aiming at a distance and firing the thing. I always, like, when I was young, I was very young, I always considered the light beam like a shotgun blast, and I thought it was garbage for it. So I always got, like, point blank. I didn't realize it was like a shotgun blast that ended up homing in on things and doing all of that damage at a distance. Right, I never understood the genuine value of the light beam. Alright, well, let's scan the corpse. Bioscan complete. Target chick has been terminated. Life signs are at a flat line. No regenerative ability in effect. No evidence of symbiotic corpse possession. Resurrection does not appear to be likely. You can move on. You can stop feeling all kinds of scared. Did I scan the super? Don't do that. I did. I scanned every one of those. Okay. Wonderful. Dark Visor. It's extra dark for your pleasure. Oh no! It's in my eyes! It's actually really cool. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Well. This does make things difficult. Or does it? It does not, in fact, make things more difficult. But this, okay, so this is one of the things, like, look at what happens when I, like, swing my visor, like, super fast. But then look at what happened, like, look at the way that it sees the outside world, right? Slow movement, there are no trails, no nothing, right? No trails. Well, minimal trailing, right? But it's just on the objects that are invisible. Fast movement, high trailing. Again, only on the objects that are invisible. Fast movement outside, no trails. Slow movement outside, no trails. Not even minimal. If they did redo this game, they did remaster this game, and they put, like, blasted heat visor, the blind visor trails on this visor, I'm gonna flip. I would flip. I genuinely would. It's unacceptable to do that. Anyways, it's a very long episode. Meant to be done by now, but you know me. I had to follow through with the boss. So, here we go. Let's get that dark energy. This is a corrupted temple security station. Lock systems bypass. Use the bomb slot to activate station and gain access to the Dark Dwarf's energy controller area. Alright. And once I get done with this, I'm heading straight for a save station, and I'm ending the episode going to bed. I'm very tired. I have a long day tomorrow. A long day of fun and fulfilling work. You might take from that statement, is this not fulfilling? This is fulfilling. I actually enjoy doing this a lot. I get no viewers, but I have fun. And honestly, I get to... This is how I allow myself time to relax and play video games. Right. This is my tiny carved out section of my day that allows me to play video games. Because otherwise I wouldn't play video games, and I just wouldn't like indulge in my number one hobby. So I have to, for myself, do this, right? But also the way that I do this does create a linearity, like a required linearity. Yes, we have the energy, isn't it nice? But it creates a required linearity to where I have to effectively always play a new one. So on top of I finally get to play video games and relax, I also have to play a new one or continue in the continue progressing in one. So if I were to play something like Baldur's Gate, I'd actually get through it, right? And you might be like, "What? You couldn't get through Baldur's Gate?" And the answer, or the reason for that, is because I played real D&D, and real D&D is so much better. It just Baldur's Gate can't match up to real D&D, and that's a stone cold fact that I'll never yield. All right, where's the save station, man? I'm exhausted. Anyways, but it does create some linearity to the experience. And like mandatory linearity. So like after I get through 3, I can't then go back into 4 unless I am outside of this studying just to the right. Thank God, it's so close. I can't then go back into 4 unless I'm to set down roots on a structured review system as opposed to an active complaint, active playthrough complaint system. And I'm honestly, I'm a little, well, I'm kind of, that's nice. I like the, you know what, like people always say the camera, it's like 30 pounds or whatever. I think the difference between a camera and a mirror is like the mirror is how you see yourself. The camera is how the world sees you. Right. So when you look in the mirror, you think you're overly thin, but in the camera, you think you're overly fat. It's just like, it's just how the world is. You're somewhere in the middle, right? You're somewhere in the middle of what the camera sees and what the mirrors, what you see in the mirror. But yeah. Anyways, let me say it 16 more times till it stops feeling like a word. I'm tired. Good night, or good morning. Good morning, and in case I don't see you, good morning, and in case you watch this at any other time of day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh man, I don't know what that pressure is in my torso. Like it's in my shoulder, and it's in my back, like my chest, left back side. I don't know what that is. It's frustrating though. Really frustrating because it's tightening up now for some reason. Not good. Nothing serious. It's probably just stress. Honestly, I'd say it's just stress. Hey, we got the boss done. We got Grapple. We got Dark Visor. We got Gravity. There's 3... What's it? 3 bosses? 3... Yeah. It's 3 bosses, 3 power-ups. So that's actually a lot of progress. Honestly, this is kind of like a shotgun episode in comparison to like the last, the last slog of 2 hours. So I'm really happy with what's gone down. Anyways, it's very late for me. As I said, good morning, and in case you're watching it at any other time of day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And I'll see you next time. Deuces.